Hello again and welcome to Classic Vinyl Top 10s. Although today we're just focusing on a single album, but nevertheless it's probably in my top 10 in fairness. It's one that a lot of people have quite a strong reaction to, either because they just hate the band, can't see any talent, or because they love the band but didn't quite like the phase that the band were going through at this time. Whereas for me, it probably was it definitely was the album that made me a big fan, even though I'd heard a fair bit of the stuff beforehand and was interested. That I was definitely interested in them. But this album, when it came out, it was, to me, it was just the right mix of slightly out there, but commercial, even had melodies. And I stress that point because when I tell you that the band is The Fall and the album is This Nation's Saving Grace, it should all become clear. If you haven't heard The Fall at all, or if you had and dismissed them, do go revisit this, because this, I think, is the band that where Mark Smith at the time, he hadn't long been with Brick Smith, and she definitely brought, in my opinion, the acceptable face of commercialism to The Fall, which I know sounds like an oxymoron in itself, but it just has the amazing Cruisers Creek, for example, but Mansion, Bombast, Barmy, What You Need, Sport Victorian Child, LA, Got to the Quantifier, My New House, Paintwork, the excellent I Am Damo Suzuki, about the can guy, Encroachment Yarbles. I mean, I don't know what to say really. Craig Scanlon, Simon Rogers, Mark Smith, of course, Bricks, the excellent Hanley on bass, the excellent Carl Burns on drums, so just one drummer I think during this, and Bricks was on lead guitar. Like I say, it divided opinions, but if you've always thought that Fall were just not the band for you, either lack of discipline or lack of tunes or bit messy, well, yeah, okay, I accept that, but do try this. The Fall, and if you're only going to choose one track, try Cruisers Creek, which I think was sort of a indie disco hit. At the time, I certainly remember asking for it a lot, and it's produced by John Leckie as well, who's obviously been around. So so it's another one of my, if you haven't heard this, go on, give it a spin. The Fall, This Nation's Saving Grace. All right, don't forget to subscribe and click and do whatever else. All right, cheers, bye.